The following is a production of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. Ottumwa Bulldog basketball is on the air here on your news and information leader, 1240 AM and 102.7 FM KBIZ. Our coverage of Bulldog basketball is made possible thanks to these sponsors. Mark and the team at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa. By Cole Palace Cafe and Books. By Community First Credit Union. By Shannon and the team at Dixon's Floors and More. By Family First Chiropractic. By Lisco of Fairfield. By Josh, Brenda, and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. By Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. By Ottumwa Community Schools, where we engage, educate, and empower every student every day. By Ottumwa Regional Health Center. By Dr. Dwayne Petrito and the team at Petrito Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. By River Community Credit Union, where everybody knows your name. By River Hills Community Health Center. By Slayton Polaris. And by Sonic Drive-In, North 63 in Ottumwa. Now, let's get you to the court with the voice of your Ottumwa Bulldogs, Jason Van Arkel.
Ottumwa High basketball is on the air. Good evening, everybody, from the gymnasium at Pella Christian High School tonight. Jason Van Arkel reporting. Annie Argo is our on-site video producer. Kyle Smith is our radio producer tonight back at the KBIZ studios. It's our final game before winter break, a game that came together just a few days ago as your Ottumwa boys basketball team will take on the Eagles of Pella Christian. OHS comes into the matchup at 3-2, and they're coming off a blowout win last night on the road at Oskaloosa. The Bulldogs knocking off the Indians 64-26. Pella Christian is 2-3. And the last time out for the Eagles, it was a win over Grinnell, 61-54, a Grinnell team that Ottumwa had blown out 3 days before that. Pella Christian went to Grinnell on Friday. We were at Grinnell last Tuesday. So Ottumwa looking to put together what would be a three-game winning streak going into winter break. The Bulldogs with the victory over Grinnell last week and the win over Oskaloosa last night. Third straight game against the school from the Little Hawkeye Conference, all of them on the road. And last night was the first night that head coach Neil Hartz had his full complement of players available for a game. If you remember the season opener, Gatlin Menninga had to miss it. He was being quarantined due to COVID-19. And then Ottumwa had a bunch of players quarantined for the next game, the loss to Mount Pleasant. They got some of them back, but Trey Swartz and Mason Young missed 3 games each. And they finally returned last night. So this will be the second night that OHS has everybody available. Trey Swartz, he's rusty. He was dealing with a little shortness of breath when he was out sick, and he's still trying to work his way back into prime shape, as it were. But he had 21 points in 3 quarters last night, and if that's a rusty Trey Swartz, can't wait to see when he's back to full strength. Pella Christian, as we mentioned, 2-3. It's a transition year for them. They have a new head coach, J.D. Bohr. He had been a grad assistant at Dordt College, and he replaced Larry Hessing, who was the head coach here at Pella Christian for 27 seasons, 546 wins, and 12 trips to the state tournament for Pella Christian, including last year when they were only 13-11, but got hot at the right time, pulled a couple of upsets, and made it to the Wells Fargo Arena. However, this is a much different team. They graduated their top 7 scorers from a year ago. The Eagles do have a lot of size. We'll see 6'6" Luke Mulder tonight, 6'7" Nico Schertz, and 6'8" Eric Mulder. So some tall guys inside for Pella Christian, but they like to get up and down. They like to shoot a lot of three-pointers. 2 players in particular that shoot it very well from the outside in Levi Shellhaas and Jaden Heisman. So some weapons for Pella Christian. They've always been a dangerous program in Class 2A. Should be a good matchup tonight. Ottumwa again adding a game, trying to make up for the games that have been lost by other schools not playing in December due to COVID-19. And of course, we do wonder what January will bring and whether or not we'll have Metro Conference games in January. That's still up in the air. But we can control what we can control, of course, and tonight we're controlling a matchup between Ottumwa and Pella Christian. Just a short 45-minute drive for the Bulldogs to get here tonight. Kind of an interesting night. The reason Pella Christian boys were available to play is the Eddyville-Blakesburg Fremont boys had to pause their season due to COVID-19. The EBF girls just got done playing Pella Christian, and the Eagles beat the Rockets 52-46 in that game. So that's what we were sitting here watching, but now we're ready for the Bulldogs. and the Eagles. Coming up, we will have the starting lineups for tonight's game. We'll take a 3-minute timeout and come back with those lineups on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
Keeping you, your families, and your businesses connected in these challenging times is now more important than ever. We here at Lisco are dedicated to continue providing the same local customer service we have over the years. Both your business and home internet and phone service is Lisco's priority. Lisco, your local communications provider. Call me, Megan Daly, at 641-209-5400, 641-209-5400, or visit online at www.lisco.com.
Hi, I'm Rick Johnson, CEO of River Hills Community Health Center, where we've been growing healthy communities for the past 20 years in Ottumwa, Centerville, Richland, and Sigourney.
We recently made some modifications, but we are now back to normal with safety and precaution in mind. All of our clinic locations are open and have returned to regular hours. Appointments are being accepted in all clinics, so call for your appointment today. Remember, River Hills Community Health Center. Diversified services, exceptional health care.
At See First, we believe our members deserve financial solutions unlike any other, where the people make you feel appreciated, where you can find the right tools and products at the right price, where high-tech solutions provide serious convenience, not frustration, and where members are so happy they tell their friends. Thank you, See First members. Together really is better.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
Opa!
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High boys basketball on the road tonight at Pella Christian. Let's check the starting lineups first for your Bulldogs. The starting lineup that head coach Neil Hart's envisioned since the beginning of the year, but one that he didn't find a way to get onto the court until last night. In the backcourt, it does start with the point guard, 6-foot senior Joe Hammer. He's averaging 7 points per game. The two guard, 6-foot senior Kai Glosser, averaging 6.6 points per game. The third guard, Gatlin Meniga, the 6'1" senior, averaging 10 points a game. At the 4 spot, 6'1" junior Adam Greiner. He's averaging 11 points per game. And the big man, 6'5" senior Trey Swartz, the All-State performer. Only played in 2 games, but he's averaging 25.5 points a game in those 2 contests. As for Pella Christian, their projected starting lineup from head coach J.D. Bohr starts in the backcourt with 5'9" junior Levi Shellhaus. He's averaging 11.6 points per game. Joined in the backcourt by 6'1" junior Lucas Hull, 5.8 points per game. The third starter, 6'4" junior Jaden Heisman, 9.6 points per game. And then up front, 6'7" junior Nico Schurz, 7.6 points per game. And 6'8" junior Eric Mulder, 11.6 points per game. Pella Christian is a tall team. Not particularly physical, just eyeballing them here. We've got an interesting uniform choice tonight. Pella Christian's a home team. Normally that means they're wearing white. Pella Christian is wearing black uniforms tonight. So Ottumwa's brought their home whites on the road. I was kind of hoping Ottumwa would break out those alternate gunmetal gray jerseys tonight, but they can't do that if Pella Christian is wearing black. So a little bit of a disappointment on that one. All right, we've given you the starting lineups. Let's take another 3-minute timeout, come back and wrap up the pregame show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Dixon's Floors & More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors & More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors & More in Ottumwa.
Keeping you, your families, and your businesses connected in these challenging times is now more important than ever. We here at Lisco are dedicated to continue providing the same local customer service we have over the years. Both your business and home internet and phone service is Lisco's priority. Lisco, your local communications provider. Call me, Megan Daly, at 641-209-5400, 641-209-5400, or visit online at www.lisco.com.
River Community Credit Union is different from other financial institutions, from the safety of your money to who actually owns a credit union. A credit union is a democratic, member-owned cooperative. When you join a credit union, you're more than a member. You're an owner, which means you have a say in how your credit union is run. They provide the same products and services as other financial institutions, but are not-for-profit and exist to help people, not to make a profit.
River Community Credit Union, where everybody knows your name.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
Engage, educate, and empower every student every day. Ottumwa School. Building relationships, foundations for success. Helping every student to achieve their best. Engage, educate, and empower every student every day. Ottumwa Schools.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Getting ready for your Ottumwa boys on the road at Pella Christian tonight. The warm-up period just about complete. What are we looking for tonight? Well, if you're Ottumwa, got to get back on defense. Pella Christian likes to run. You've got to guard the three-point line and also deal with the big guys inside. And if you're thinking, well, Ottumwa's a 4A, Pella Christian's a 2A school, should be a mismatch. And I think in some areas Ottumwa can create mismatches. But Pella Christian is the smallest school by far in the Little Hawkeye Conference. They obviously play Pella, Oskaloosa, also Norwalk, Newton, Indianola, Grinnell, Dallas Center, Grimes. There are a lot of schools. In fact, every school in this conference is bigger than Pella Christian, and they are used to punching above their weight, so to speak. So should be a good matchup tonight. They get Ottumwa in their white jerseys tonight. Red lettering Bulldogs across the front, red numbers front and back. And the red and white checkerboard pattern down the sides of the jerseys and the shorts. Pella Christian choosing black jerseys tonight. They have black lettering trimmed in white eagles across the front, white numbers front and back, a white PC for Pella Christian logo on the nameplate of the back of the jersey, and just plain vertical white trim on the sides of the jerseys and shorts for the Eagles. The gym here at Pella Christian would normally have seating on both sides. They have closed off the seating opposite from us, the side where the benches and the scorers table is, I should say, mainly because they're doing what Ottumwa does at its home games, where they have the chairs spread out for the benches. You've got chairs staggered, 2 levels of chairs, and so to maintain social distancing, they've closed off seating on that side, and fans are expected to social distance on this side, although there's a lot of people kind of close together here. If you're watching on the video stream, you can see where our angle is. If you're not, we are not dead center. The home radio has a dead center press box area, and we're kind of off to one side opposite the Pella Christian bench. And if you're watching on video, you can't see very much right now because they just turned out the lights to do the intros for the home team. Hopefully those lights come on quickly so we don't have a delay. After tonight, Ottumwa goes into winter break. They still hope to play at Des Moines North on Tuesday, January 5th, and at Des Moines Lincoln on Friday, January 8th. That will depend entirely on whether or not Des Moines Public Schools are back in class and not doing virtual learning when the calendar turns to January. Now, over winter break, when nobody's in class, that lifts the restriction on not being able to practice for the Des Moines schools. So I would expect Des Moines North, Des Moines Lincoln to have practices over winter break. However, both of those schools have already canceled all the sub-varsity games. There will be no freshman, sophomore, or JV girls or boys basketball when Ottumwa is scheduled to play at Des Moines North and at Des Moines Lincoln out of the break. And whether or not the varsity games are played, we don't know, but they're still on as of now, so we will be monitoring that. We're ready to go. Trey Swartz is going to jump it up against Eric Mulder. Standing in that Eagle logo at midcourt for Pella Christian, the whistle blows. The ball is in the air, the tip controlled by the Eagles. They move left to right in the opening half. Into the front court, quickly to the left side. Ottumwa comes out in the zone. Ball up top to Mulder. Right side for Shellhaus. To the left side for Heisman. Back to Shellhaus up top. Right side for Hull. Up top again, Shellhaus. Right side for Hull. Lob it up top to Shellhaus again. Dribbles left, attacks the lane. Floater is good. Levi Shellhaus, kind of an awkward-looking floater, but got it to go. 2-0 Pella Christian. They play man-to-man against Ottumwa. Kai Glosser right side. Up top to Gatlin Menninga. To the left wing for Trey Swartz. He's guarded by the big man Mulder. Up top to Hammer. Into the lane. Jump stop. Kick it to the corner. Menninga left side. Menninga brings it back out. Ottumwa resets. Ball goes high on the right side to Hammer. Down towards the baseline. Swartz. A shot fake. A drive in. Backing down. Double team. Put it up. Couldn't get the roll. Rebound knocked out of bounds. It'll go back to Pella Christian. 2-0 Eagles in the early going. Eli Shellhaus will bring it across the timeline. Toward right side for Lucas Hull. Back to Shellhaus. Back to Hull. Skip pass left side for Heisman. Back up top to Shellhaus. Back to Heisman. Long three on the way. No good. Rebound in the lane, though, by Schurz. He kicks it out to Hull. Hull dribbles right side of the lane. Up and under move off the glass. No good. In and out. Swartz saves the rebound and tips it to Menninga. Ottumwa caught a break there. Hammer into the front court. Between the circles. Throws it right side for Glosser. He's guarded by Heisman. Picks up the dribble in the corner to Hammer. Down underneath the Swartz on the block. Fadeaway jumper. In and out, no good. And the rebound to Nico Schurz. Here come the Eagles. Into the front court. Right side is Hull. Pulls up. Skip pass left side Heisman. Up top. And a long three on the way is too strong out of the hands of Shellhaus. But the rebound and the putback is good for the 6'8" Eric Mulder. And it's 4-0 Pella Christian. Bulldogs cannot give up second chance opportunities to the big guy inside. Hammer picks up his dribble, goes left side for Griner. Adam drives in, beat his man, lay it up and in. Adam Griner gets Ottumwa on the board with a good left-handed dribble and a right-handed layup. Under 6 to go first quarter. Up top, Shellhaus fakes a pass left into the high post for Schurz. Out right wing, Hull will try a three. No good. And the rebound pulled in by Griner. And he'll get it over to Hammer. Bulldogs looking to tie or take the lead. In the right corner is Glosser. Kai goes around to Hammer. Pick gets it up top to Griner. Adam back to the right for Hammer. Joe back up top to Meninga. Gatlin dribbling right to left and tried to throw it to Glosser. Glosser wasn't expecting it and went past him and out of bounds. Ottumwa turns it over. 5:26 first quarter. Pella Christian 4, Ottumwa 2. Across the timeline is Shellhaus, left side for Heisman. Back to Shellhaus between the circles. Splits defenders on the drive. Lost it. Stolen away by Glosser. Bulldogs want to run. Pass up ahead to Hammer. Right wing. Pulls up transition 3. Count it. Joe Hammer with the three-pointer. The Dogs have their first lead at 5-4. Shellhaus between the circles. Left side for Heisman again. Back up top to the point guard Shellhaus. Right side to Hull. Lucas Hull. Back up top Shellhaus. Left side Heisman again. Into the high post for Mulder. Elbow jumper. Got it. Nice touch by the big man. Eric Mulder, his second bucket. Pella Christian back in front 6-5. 4:45 and counting first quarter. Bounce into the high post for Griner. Left elbow. Goes it to the right wing. Trey Swartz is open for a three. Too strong off the iron. Glosser the rebound. Kicks it out to Hammer. He tries a three. Count it. Joe Hammer's got threes on consecutive possessions. Ottumwa leads at 8-6. Pella Christian, Hull right side. Up top Shellhaus. Back to Lucas Hull. H-O-L, Lucas Hull. Skip it left side for Heisman. Guarded closely by Griner. Gets it up top Shellhaus. Into the high post Mulder. Out to Heisman. A long three. A college range three, and he hit it. Pella Christian's triggered 3 of those from long range. That's the first one they've hit. And I mean 3 steps behind the three-point line. It's 9-8 Eagles, and now a whistle away from the ball. And a foul, I think, on Pella Christian. Pella Christian with a couple of subs here. The foul went on Jaden Heisman, first foul of the game. And the Pella Christian subs, they bring in Bennett Spronk, a 6'3" junior. And I'm trying to pick up the other number here. We'll clear that up in a moment. Left side is Griner. Back to Hammer up top off the inbounds. Down the lane. Floater. Missed it. Rebound to Schurz. Racing into the front court. Right side to Hull. Lob it up top for Shellhaus. Back on the right side to Hull. It's almost staying in that zone. Back up top. Now left side for Spronk. Spronk back up top to Hull as they kind of overload the left side. It goes to Shellhaus over there. Pass deflected in the lane. Griner's got the loose ball. Adam racing the other way. Down the lane. Layup. Got it to go. Griner coast to coast after getting the steal. He's got 4 points. Ottumwa back on top 10-9. Long pass into the corner. Spronk, a baseline drive. Kicks it opposite corner to Hull. He drives baseline. Lay it up. Whistle. Offensive foul. Trey Swartz draws the charge. I believe that was Spronk as Pella Christian will bring Heisman back into the game, replacing Hull. The other player they brought in earlier was Daniel Andringa, a 6'4" junior. 3:18 on the clock. And the foul was on Hull, his first team foul number 2. Ottumwa 10, Pella Christian 9, up and down game here in the first quarter. 3:18 on the clock. Bulldogs have yet to go to the bench. Joe Hammer across the timeline. Left side for Meninga, well up high. Holding it, he's got to do something with it. He gets atop the key to Griner. Adam skips it right corner to Glosser. Shot fake and a drive. Skip past left corner. Swartz will shot fake, got his man in the air. Drives in, lost it. Got it back opposite side. Kicks it out to Hammer on the right wing. Joe trying to drive in. Kick it back in the corner to Swartz. Trey out to the wing on the dribble. Picked it up. Got it up higher to Meninga. Hand off to Hammer. Joe brings it up top to reset. Right side to Meninga. Down to the block for Swartz, posting up on Schurz. Double team, kick it left corner. Griner drives in, lay it up. No, but a whistle and a foul. And Adam Griner is shooting 2. 2:33 to go opening quarter. Nico Schurz called for his first. Team foul number 3 on the Eagles. Ottumwa about to bring in Armani Robinson, the 5'8" junior. Adam Griner Griner apparently has some blood on his hand, so they're sending him off, and Ottumwa's going to put in Matt Gravy to take Griner's place. Robinson comes in to replace Meninga. So Gravy will come in and immediately have to shoot the free throws. He's 82% on the season. First one up, and got it. Not the way Matt was expecting to start his game tonight, but he hits the first one, 11-9 Bulldogs. Second free throw, got them both. Good job by Gravy coming in cold and hitting two. 12-9 OHS. Shellhouse, right side for Heisman. Back to Shellhouse. Back on the right side to Heisman again. Playing catch with Shellhouse. Left side for Sprong. Back to Shellhouse, volleyball line. Pass underneath, backdoor open with Schurz, and he lays it in. Found the hole in the zone there, and Pella Christian back within one. Ottumwa leads it 12-11, 2:10 to go. Robinson into the front court. Goes right side to Hammer. Joe, free throw line to Glosser. Back to Joe up high on the right. Down to the block, Gravy. Spins under the basket, kick it out to Swartz. Left wing three, wide open. Off the rim, no. Long rebound. Shellhouse runs it down, wants to run into the front court. He's 3-on-1, takes it up. Swartz blocks it out of bounds. Trey Swartz with an emphatic rejection. 3 subs coming in for Pella Christian. 4 subs, pardon me. They get Eric Mulder and Lucas Hull back on the floor. Caden Van Dyke, a 6'1" senior, is checked in. Inbounds comes to the big man Mulder. Hands behind him to Aiden Stoltz, who's in for the first time, a sophomore. Lob it up top, Van Dyke to Stoltz, left wing. Back up top, Van Dyke. Back to Stoltz. Dribbling down to the baseline, now back out, double teamed, cut off, picked up his dribble, in trouble. Got it in the corner to Mulder. The big man skips it right wing for Hull. Hull one dribble, pass deflected, stolen by Glosser. Bulldogs the other way, up to Hammer, right wing, stumbling but keeps his dribble. Down to the block for Swartz, up and under move, lay it up and in. Trey Swartz has his first bucket. Ottumwa leads at 14-11. Hull racing into the front court for Pella Christian. Skips it, nearly threw it away, rescued by Stoltz. Up near the scores table, gets it back on the right side, and Pella Christian a timeout. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free, no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Pella Christian out of the timeout. They started the count on him before they inbounded, but they got it in. Stoltz or Van Dyke has it left side up top, the hole between the circles. Guarded by Gravy, lob it right side for Stoltz. He's guarded by Hammer. Back up top for Hull. Driving left side, cut off at the elbow. Pivots, fires underneath. It missed its target, rescued by Stoltz on the baseline. Trying to back down Hammer now. And a whistle and a foul on Ottumwa here. I didn't think it was Hammer. They got Robinson away from the ball. Only the first foul of the game on Ottumwa. Lob into the lane, and a foul on the inbound is committed by OHS. You got to watch those lobs. Pella Christian with the big guys. See who that foul is on. That's also on Robinson. That's his second. Hole inbounds underneath, knocked away. Gravy got his hand on it. Glosser came up with it, and then a foul on Mulder trying to get it back. And Eric Mulder gets his first. Team foul number 4 on the Eagles. Gatlin Meninga back in, replacing Robinson. Bulldogs will inbound, and the Eagles set up pressure. Mason Young also in for OHS. The inbounds comes to Young. Gets it back to Hammer. To the center, Meninga across the timeline, left side, Gravy. Back to Gatlin up high on the left. Trying to get away from a double team. Gets it to Hammer between the circles. Tried to fire it underneath. The pass was kicked by Mulder. Hammer was looking for Matt Gravy on the block. And the Bulldogs have 20.4 seconds remaining in the quarter, leading 14-11. Trey Swartz coming back in, replacing Glosser. So Ottumwa has Hammer, Gravy, Meninga, Mason Young and Trey Swartz on the floor. Now Joe to throw the inbounds pass from the baseline. Lobs it left corner, leaping catch by Meninga. Trying to dribble it back up top. Hands off to Hammer near midcourt. They double team it. Back to Meninga on the wing. In the corner, Gravy. Double team comes again. Throws it up top. Rescued by Hammer. 8 seconds to go. Joe kicks it to Meninga. Back to Hammer, left wing. In the corner, Swartz bobbles, catches. 3 seconds, 2, 1. Forces a 3 at the buzzer. No good. But Ottumwa leading 14-11 after 1. Back in 1 minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, we see how important it is to be the kind of financial partner you can depend on, no matter what. We see that you have plans, goals, hopes, and dreams. We see you need banking tools that are real-time and bankers that are real people. At See First, we see all of these things because at See First, we see you.
Our world has changed a lot in a short amount of time, but your health and safety remain our #1 priority. We have the supplies needed and the processes in place to keep you safe. We've implemented visitor restrictions and we are reducing physical contact as much as possible. Patients and employees are required to wear masks for your protection and theirs, and your care team is screened daily. So don't wait to get the care you need. We're here for you today and always.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Starting the second quarter, Ottumwa leading 14-11. Trey Swartz had his shot blocked inside. Ottumwa got a steal on the other end. Gatlin Meninga drove to the hoop, missed the layup, but the putback is there by Mason Young, who has his first bucket, and Ottumwa leads 16-11. On the other end, Jaden Heisman misses a 3, rebound up in the air, controlled by Hammer. Here come the Bulldogs with a 5-point lead in the ball. Fires underneath the Swartz, shot fake, got his man in the air, goes up, drew the foul, and Trey Swartz will shoot 2. Hectic up and down action to start the second quarter. Eric Mulder, the 6'8" man, gets his second foul, team foul number 5. First free throw for Swartz, a little too strong. Trey has struggled from the line this year, although this is only his 3rd game. Now just 3 for 10 from the stripe. Luke Mulder, 6'6" senior, I presume older brother, checks in. Also, Levi Shellhaus is back in. Second free throw good for Swartz, his 3rd point. Ottumwa leading 17-11. Shellhaus right side. Pass up top, tipped into the backcourt. Hammer wins the race for it. Takes it down, lay it up, no, but the putback, no. The 3rd tip, this time good by Young. Timeout Pella Christian, 19-11 Bulldogs, 7:10 second quarter. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at Mike'sPizzaSteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball brought to you by Josh, Brenda, and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. By Cole Palace Cafe and Books on West Main Street in Ottumwa by the train depot, offering an array of coffee beverages. They serve breakfast as well, and they have homemade soups and salads for lunch. Like and follow them on Facebook. And by Dr. Dwayne Petrito and the team at Petrito Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Call today for an appointment and get a smile that lasts a lifetime. Ottumwa 19, Pella Christian 11. 7:10 to go second quarter. Eagles just used their second timeout. Shellhaus into the front court right side to Jaden Heisman. Dribbled up top, got it over to Spronk. Spronk top of the key, ran into Meninga. Goes right side to Heisman. Pass deflected, and Meninga got tripped as he got to the ball. No call. Hammer fighting for it, saves it. Picked up by Gravy left wing. Gets it back to Hammer. Bulldogs win the hustle. Boy, Meniga got tripped and they didn't call that a foul, but Ottumwa ended up with the ball anyway. Hammer around a Swartz picked up his dribble up high, got it to Meniga. And Meniga got called for a carry as he tried to pull up on the wing. Pella Christian really trying to increase the pressure defensively in the half court. And now they have the ball. Shellhouse at the volleyball line. Left side for Sprong. Back up top, Heisman. To the right side, Shellhouse. Shot fake. Kicks it up top to Heisman. Left side to Sprong. He tries a three. No good. Swartz tipped the rebound and got fouled by Luke Mulder. At least Mulder put his hand in the air. That's a lost start. I like seeing Pella Christian do that. They call a foul on you, put your hand in the air. That is the first on Luke Mulder, the sixth on Pella Christian. Gravy in the front court left wing. Matt surveys, gets it up top to Meniga. Gatlin to a backdoor to Mason Young. Tough catch underneath, goes up, had a shot block, got it back. Kicks it out to Meniga. Bulldogs reset. Lob it behind the left side for Joe Hammer. Hammer to the wing for Gravy. Up top for Meniga. Right side for Trey Swartz. Trey on the wing, hand in his face. In the corner for Meniga. Gatlin on the wing to Gravy. Up top to Swartz. Got to look at a three. Back iron, no. Rebound tipped again, and it's in the hands of Sprong. Here comes Pella Christian down 8. Hesitation dribble down the lane. Shellhouse pulls up. Kicks it out to Sprong. Sprong dribbles right, now back left to the free throw line. Cut off by Meniga. Kicks it out to Shellhouse. Left side to Heisman. Back up top, Shellhouse. 5'9" junior guard, goes left side back to Heisman, right back to Shellhouse. Long three on the way, high arcing and too strong off the iron, and it hit the support, not beam, but it's that flexible ribbon that helps him pull the basket up and down. That's out of bounds, back to Ottumwa. Substitution, Pella Christian. They bring back Nico Schurz, the 6'7" junior. He replaces Luke Mulder. 5:15 second quarter, Ottumwa leading 19-11. Hammer between the circles, right side for Meniga. Gatlin had it taken away. Sprong picked his pocket, takes it down. Missed the dunk. He tried to dunk it. Young came down and got the rebound. Now the Dogs want to push. Hammer to the right corner for Swartz. Back to Joe. Joe behind the back dribble at the elbow. Kicks it out to Swartz. Trey driving in. Jump stop. Shot fake off the glass. Oh, they say he traveled, and Trey doesn't like that call. That looked like a clean jump stop to me. Substitution again, Pella Christian. Aiden Stoltz is back in, replacing Heisman. That's frustrating for Trey. That shot was up and good. Shellhouse throws it left side to Stoltz. Back to Shellhouse. Right side for Sprong. Down to the baseline, Schurz. Skip it up top, Shellhouse. Drives, spins, had it knocked away. Mason Young with the steal. Young in traffic. Boy, Schurz had a hand in there. I don't know how that wasn't a foul, but Young ripped the ball away. They get it left side, Meniga in the front court. Down to the baseline, Gravy. Matt, up and under move. Lay it up, counted in the foul. Matt Gravy with a strong move, and he'll have a look at a three-point play. See who the foul is on here. Foul was on Aiden Stoltz, his first, team foul number 7. Eric Mulder back in for Pella Christian. Adam Greiner back in for Ottumwa. Gravy's free throw, good. He's 3 of 3 from the line. He will check out. And Kai Glosser's back in. 22-11. Ottumwa leading by 11 all of a sudden. Left side is Stoltz. Up top, Shellhouse. It was to the right side, into the corner for Sprong. Double team him. He's trapped. Picked up the dribble. Well, no, he could dribble. He dribbled and still got trapped. Tried to get it to Mulder. Mulder lost it out of bounds on the baseline. Bulldogs bringing the trap, and it pays off. 4:06 to go second quarter. Pella Christian hasn't scored in the quarter. Ottumwa's opened up an 11-point lead. Hammer right through the midcourt circle. Bounce it right side for Meniga. Gatlin dribbles up top, goes back right side to Hammer. Down to the block for Swartz. Skips it to a cutting Greiner baseline. Shot fake. Lay it up. No. Mulder may have redirected it, and he got the rebound. Shellhouse into the front court. Top of the key. Crossover dribble. Backs away. Right side to Stoltz. Back up top to Shellhouse. Bulldogs are forcing those shooters outside. Now down to the block for Mulder. Kicking in the corner. A three on the way. Good. Out of the hand of Bennett Sprong. who was 4 of 11 from 3 on the season coming in. Pella Christian finally ends their scoring drought. They're within 8, Ottumwa leading 22-14. Swartz on the right side. Baseline drive, bounce it opposite. Baseline jumper for Meninga. Off the rim, and he gets the roll. Gatlin Meninga's first bucket, 24-14. Dogs back up 10. Right side for Spronk for Pella Christian. Dribbles in. Griner knocked it out of his hands, out of bounds. Griner thought maybe that went off the Eagles last, but they say it stays with PC. 2 subs for Pella Christian. Lucas Hull is back in, as is Jaden Heisman. 3:05 to go, second quarter. Bulldogs up 10. Lob it up top for Hull. Skip it left side for Heisman. Right back to Hull. Bulldogs doing a great job closing out on shooters. Pass, oh, what a break for Pella Christian. Went to the left block, right through the hands of Andringa, but it went to Mulder on the weak side, and he laid it in. Mulder has 6 points, 24-16. Dogs still up 8. Right side for Meninga. Looked for the lob to Swartz. It wasn't there. Now dribbles up top. Hands it to Griner. Adam curls top of the key. Hands it off to Hammer. Pass deflected, but it goes to Swartz on the right wing. He'll try the 3. No good. Got his own rebound. Takes it back up. Did they call that an offensive foul? Heisman kind of stumbled back. He didn't go down. Boy, Neil Hartz didn't like that call. They called an offensive foul on Swartz, who came down at his jump stop. There was minimal contact there. Hole into the front court. Goes right side for Stoltz. Back up top to Hole. Left side to Heisman. Down to the block, Mulder. Skip past right wing. Shot fake and 1 dribble. Now kick it up top to Hole. And that's a travel as he shuffled the feet. 2:16 to go until halftime. Ottumwa leading 24-16. Joe Hammer will walk it across the timeline. Right side for Swartz. Trey with the jab step. Lobs it to the elbow for Hammer. Brings it out right side, gets it to Griner. Adam brings it up top, left side to Glosser. Kai has Heisman on him. A lob to the right wing for Swartz. Trey fakes one way, drives in all the way to the rim. Shot off the rim, no good. Meninga the rebound, and the putback is there. Gatlin Meninga has 4 points. Bulldogs up 10 again, 26-16. Hammer with a little pressure on the inbound, now backs off. Hole will bring it across the timeline, crosses over to the top of the key, goes left side for Heisman, back to Hole, right side Stoltz. Back to Hole, left side Heisman. Down to the baseline on a dribble, kicks it right corner for Stoltz. Up top for Hole, shot fake, a drive in the lane, floater, no good. Oh, and a blocking foul called on Swartz, and Neil Hartz is upset. Trey was just standing there trying to draw the charge. Well, that whistle blew. I thought they were calling the charge. Instead, Trey gets his second foul. Team foul number 3. Hole at the line shooting 2. He's only 1 of 5 for the season from the line. And he misses that one. Subs for both teams. Matt Gravy back in for Ottumwa. Nico Schurz and Luke Mulder return for Pella Christian. Second free throw good for Hull, his first point of the game. And he'll check out and be replaced by Levi Shellhaus. 1:27 to go until halftime. Ottumwa 26, Pella Christian 17. Hammer across the timeline. Bounce it left wing for Gravy. Matt brings it up top, picked up his dribble, needs a little bit of help. Griner comes and gets it up high on the left. Adam crossing over, driving in, kicking it right wing to Gravy. Back to Adam towards the corner. Bounces it down to the block for Gravy. Kick out left corner for Glosser. Glosser drives in, puts it up off the glass and good. Kai Glosser with a tough move. His first bucket. 28-17, under a minute to go until halftime. Shellhaus drives the lane, little up and under, too strong, but the rebound to Mulder, fouled on the putback. And Luke Mulder will shoot 2. See who this one is on. It's on Glosser, his first. Mulder's first free throw, left-handed shooter, couldn't get it to go. Mulder was 3 of 7 from the line coming in. Someone now with 5 team fouls. Bennett Spronk back in for Pella Christian, replacing Aiden Stoltz. Second free throw for Mulder is good. Eagles 1 of 2 from the line each of their last 2 times. And it's a 10-point game. Ottumwa 28, Pella Christian 18. About 40 seconds to go until halftime. Hammer between the circles. Right side Menninga to the corner Glosser. Skips it left side for Griner. Two defenders ran into each other. Go into the corner. Hammer open for a three. No. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Pella Christian. Ottumwa will keep it. 27.8 seconds to go until halftime. Boy, the two Pella Christian players ran into each other. Hammer was wide open. He wants that one back. Bounce it underneath the Gravy. Shot fake. Goes up. Little hook. Drew the bump, and Matt Gravy will shoot two. Nico Schurz, I think, just got his second foul. It's team foul number 8 on the Eagles. Gravy at the line, 3 of 3 on the night. First one is up and left it short. Been a little flat out of his hand tonight, and that one didn't get over the rim. Stoltz back in for Pella Christian. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Community First Credit Union with 17 locations to serve you. Second free throw, got that one. Timeout Ottumwa. We'll take 30 seconds and return on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free, no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Counting down 20 seconds to go until halftime. Ottumwa 29, Pella Christian 18. Eagles with the ball. Shellhaus has it up top. Eagles may hold for one shot here. Right side, Aiden Stoltz. Back to Shellhaus. Holding it, 10 seconds to go. Eagles have to go pretty soon, down to 8. Shellhaus will go around a pick, right side to Stoltz. Back to Shellhaus, 3 seconds, around a pick. Fadeaway 3 at the buzzer. In and out, and off the rim again, no good. And Ottumwa will take an 11-point lead into halftime. Bulldogs 29 and Pella Christian 18. We will take a 3-minute timeout, come back, and begin the Bulldog halftime show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
Keeping you, your families, and your businesses connected in these challenging times is now more important than ever. We here at Lisco are dedicated to continue providing the same local customer service we have over the years. Both your business and home internet and phone service is Lisco's priority. Lisco, your local communications provider. Call me, Megan Daly, at 641-209-5400, 641-209-5400, or visit online at www.lisco.com.
At See First, we believe our members deserve financial solutions unlike any other, where the people make you feel appreciated, where you can find the right tools and products at the right price, where high-tech solutions provide serious convenience, not frustration, and where members are so happy they tell their friends. Thank you, See First members. Together really is better.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
Keeping you, your families, and your businesses connected in these challenging times is now more important than ever. We here at Lisco are dedicated to continue providing the same local customer service we have over the years. Both your business and home internet and phone service is Lisco's priority. Lisco, your local communications provider. Call me, Megan Daly, at 641-209-5400, 641-209-5400, or visit online at www.lisco.com.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
We are at halftime at Ottumwa High Basketball on KBIZ. Brought to you by Slayton Polaris, your home for the best deals on Polaris Rangers and ATVs. Stop and see them today, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. By Sonic Drive-In, featuring made-to-order American classics, signature menu items, and speedy service from friendly car hops. Cruise on over to Sonic, North 63 next to Walgreens in Ottumwa for the ultimate Sonic experience. And by Family First Chiropractic, West 2nd Street in Ottumwa, delivering an elevated level of holistic care for the entire family, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure their clients receive the best results as fast as possible at Family First Chiropractic. Good start for Ottumwa tonight at the half. They lead Pella Christian by a score of 29-18. Very balanced scoring for Ottumwa tonight. Matt Gravy has 6 points. Joe Hammer has 6 points. Mason Young has 4 points. Adam Greiner has 4 points. Gatlin Menninga has 4 points. Trey Swartz has 3 points. And Kai Glosser has 2 points. 7 different Bulldogs have scored tonight. Pella Christian being led by Eric Mulder, who had 6 points in the first half. Jaden Heisman has 3. Bennett Spronk has 3. 2 for Levi Shellhaus, 2 for Nico Schurz, 1 for Lucas Hull, and 1 point for Luke Mulder. Free throws in the first half. Ottumwa pretty good from the line, 5 of 7. Well, Pella Christian was 2 of 4 from the charity stripe. Neither team's hit a lot of threes. In fact, each team has hit 2 3-pointers. Joe Hammer has both of Ottumwa's threes. They came on back-to-back possessions in the first quarter. Well, for Pella Christian, Heisman hit 1 in the first and Spronk hit 1 in the second. Ottumwa led by 3 at the end of the first quarter, 14-11. They extended that to 22-11 and held Pella Christian scoreless for about the first 4.5 minutes of the second quarter before Spronk hit the 3 to break the drought. But the Bulldogs have done an excellent job defensively, limiting the three-point shooting of Pella Christian. They came in shooting 41% from three-point range, but the Bulldogs have slowed that down considerably. On the offensive end, you may be wondering, Trey Swartz only 3 points. Consider this, Trey Swartz had to miss 2 weeks with COVID-19. He was actually sick, and he's playing his second game back-to-back nights, and his second game since returning. His first game back was last night. Now, he had 21 points in 3 quarters last night, sat out the fourth quarter, but coming off an illness, he's not, he's physically fine, but his stamina's not there. And so he's got to build that back up. Now, good thing for Ottumwa is after tonight we go to winter break, and he's got 2 weeks to do the conditioning he'll need to get back to where he wants to be. But you can see a little bit of fatigue in his game tonight. Not quite as sharp as he normally would be. He'll get back to that threat to score 30 points any night of the week when we get back from winter break, but he's trying to tough through a back-to-back nights situation here. He'll still contribute in the second half, but the good thing for him is that his teammates have stepped up as well. Ottumwa leading 29-18 at the half. We'll take 3 minutes, come back, and begin the second half on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Dixon's Floors & More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors & More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors and More in Ottumwa.
River Community Credit Union is different from other financial institutions. From the safety of your money to who actually owns a credit union. A credit union is a democratic member-owned cooperative. When you join a credit union, you're more than a member. You're an owner, which means you have a say in how your credit union is run. They provide the same products and services as other financial institutions, but are not-for-profit and exist to help people, not to make a profit.
River Community Credit Union, where everybody knows your name.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
It's time to experience something new. Like new tech, new options, and new performance upgrades. Polaris gives you the fastest engaging all-wheel drive. The only GPS that lets you plan, track, and share. Ultra bright LED lights. And exclusive work features you can't get anywhere else. Polaris, think outside.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Just about ready to start the second half here in Pella tonight. Your Ottumwa boys leading Pella Christian 29-18. If you are watching the live video stream, don't adjust your, not your sets, don't adjust your device. Ottumwa is wearing the white jerseys on the road tonight because Pella Christian chose to wear black jerseys at home. No big deal, just a little different than what we normally see on the road. Will be Pella Christian ball to begin the third quarter. Ottumwa sends out Joe Hammer, Gatlin Menninga, Kai Glosser, Adam Greiner, and Trey Swartz. Pella Christian has Levi Shellhaus, Nico Schurz, Luke Mulder, Jaden Heisman, and Lucas Hull. So both teams with their starters on the floor to begin the second half. Shellhaus right side to Hull up top, lob it back to Shellhaus, leaping catch. Crossover dribble cut off, kicks it to Heisman left side, up top to Hull now. One dribble back to Shellhaus on the left, I should say. Back up top to Hull, back to Shellhaus. Into the high post for Schurz, out to the wing. And a skip pass stolen by Greiner. Greiner trying to beat Shellhaus down the floor, lay it up and in. Adam Greiner with the steal and bucket. He's got 6 points, 31-18. Shellhaus back the other way, throws it left side. Heisman steps into a three, left-handed, no good. Rebound, tap to Greiner. Bulldogs back the other way. They've opened the lead up to 13. Baseline drive by Glosser, had it knocked out of his hands and stolen by Hull. Now Pella Christian back the other way. Hull pulls up at the free throw line. Pass deflected and stolen by Menninga. Here comes Ottumwa. Gatlin on the left side doesn't have numbers, feeds it back to Swartz. Up top to Greiner. Hammer comes and gets it on the right wing. Joe down towards the right corner for Menninga. Up top to Glosser, left side to Swartz. He'll try the three. Count it! Trey Swartz, his first three of the night. See if that gets him going. 34-18 Bulldogs. Shellhaus near midcourt. Left side to Heisman. Back up top to Shellhaus. To the right side for Hull. Hull dribbles towards the wing, skips it left side for Heisman. Glosser closes out on him. Up top to Shellhaus. Into the high post Mulder. Pass deflected, but it gets to Hull up high on the right side. Hull dribbles down the baseline, lob underneath from Mulder, backing down, turn around in the lane, lay it up and in. Swartz didn't want to commit his third foul. Eric Mulder's got 8 points. Key to Ottumwa was you can't let Mulder catch it down there. It's hard to stop him once it's down low. 34-20, Dogs up 2 touchdowns. Right corner for Swartz. He'll try another three. Count it! Trey Swartz, threes on consecutive possessions. There's the Trey we know, 37-20. Right side is Hull. Down to the corner, throws it up to Shellhaus. He got a look at a three, short, and the rebound to Swartz. As Schurz tried to knock it away, but he couldn't do it, and Trey gets it over to Meninga. Gatlin across the timeline. 5:45 to go third quarter. To the right side for Hammer. Hammer between the circles, now gets it to the right elbow for Griner. Griner looks for the back door, cutting underneath his Glosser, out to the wing Meninga. Up top to Griner, jab step, left side to Swartz. Another three on the way. A little short off the rim, rebound to Heisman. Trey was doing a heat check there. Heisman into the front court, jump stop in the lane, kind of awkwardly threw it up off the glass, no good. The tip, no. Schure's got the rebound and his putback is good. Boy, they're just too tall inside if you don't get good box outs. 37-22. Hammer to the right side, Griner. Adams surveys, uses the pick from Glosser. Goes left side to Swartz, a shot fake. Dribbles in, now back out. Right side to Griner again. Adam around to pick. Free throw line down the lane. Lost it. Got it back. Lay it up. Got it to go. Adam Griner stayed with it. He's got 8 points. 39-22. 4:50 third quarter. Shellhaus over to the left side on the dribble. Now back up top. Up high on the right side goes to Hull. Hull dribbles to the wing. Lob it left side to Shellhaus. Now to the wing for Heisman. Back up top to Shellhaus. Throws it underneath. Ball deflected. Griner got a piece of it, and then it hit the hand of Schurz. Went out of bounds. It goes back to Ottumwa. Bennett Spronk will check in. He replaces Lucas Hull for Pella Christian. 4:38 third quarter. Ottumwa leading 39-22. Into the front court, Hammer to the right wing, Glosser. Up top for Meninga. Back door to Griner. Tough catch. Double team. Kick it back out to Gatlin. Gatlin drives in the lane. He got stripped. Pella Christian the steal. Heisman the other way. Left side to Shellhaus. Trying to drive around Hammer. Nearly lost it. Picked it up free throw line, and a little too much contact from behind as Meninga tried to help out, ran into him. That's a foul on Gatlin. His first of the half on either team. And Aiden Stoltz will, pardon me, that's Daniel Endringa checking in for Pella Christian. Shellhaus has it, gets it back to Spronk towards the left corner. Brings it out, gets it up top. Right side it goes to Heisman. Heisman, a shot fake, a dribble in, a long two-pointer's no good, and Glosser a good rebound in amongst the trees. Kai brings it out, slows it down in midcourt. Gets it left side to Griner. Adam a baseline drive, cut off. Kicks it up to Hammer up high on the left side, and he backs it out towards midcourt. Under 4 to go third quarter. Right side to Meninga. Up top to Glosser, left side to Griner. Adam surveys. Starts his dribble, now gets it up top to Hammer. Right wing to Swartz. Trey guarded by Luke Mulder. Underneath on the back door to Griner. Shot fake, got his man in the air. He flew by, and then Adam laid it up and in. Great play by Ottumwa there, 41-22. Shellhaus down the lane, pull-up jumper, and Trey Swartz tried to contest it and made contact, committing the foul. Swartz is third, and Shellhaus will shoot 2. Second team foul of the half on Ottumwa. Levi Shellhaus, 6 of 9 from the free throw line on the season. First one is good for the 5'9" junior. It's his third point, 41-23. Armani Robinson in for Ottumwa, replacing Gatlin Meninga. Shellhaus will check out if he makes the second free throw. Puts it up, and he got them both. And Lucas Hull will check in. 3:25 to go third quarter. Ottumwa 21, Ottumwa 41, pardon me, Pella Christian 24. Armani Robinson running the point now. Throws it to Hammer. Tough contest there from Hull. Ball goes up top now to Griner. Down the lane, beat his man. Floater in the lane, no. But a whistle and a foul, and Adam Griner's going to the free throw line. think they got that one on Andringa. And that is the first foul on Daniel Andringa. First of the half on Pella Christian. Griner's free throw short, no good. Adam was 86% from the line coming in, but missed that one. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Lisco, Southeast Iowa's leader in fiber optic telecommunications. Lisco of Fairfield. 3:12 to go third quarter. One more free throw for Adam Griner. It's up. He got that one. He's got 11 points. He checks out, and Matt Gravy is back in for OHS. 42-24. Into the front court, right side is Lucas Hull. Picked up the dribble on the wing, handed off to Heisman. And Heisman called for a travel. Under pressure there from Matt Gravy. So Ottumwa forcing another Eagle turnover. 3 minutes to go in the third. Robinson between the circles. To the left side for Gravy. Up top for Swartz. Shot fake. Dribbles in, splits defenders, lay it up and in. Trey Swartz to the hole. He's got 8 in the quarter, 11 in the game. 44-24. Dogs up 20. Lob to the block and turnaround off the glass. No good by Andringa, but the putback on the weak side is there by Eric Mulder, who's into double digits. He has 10 points. 44-26. Hammer up top. 2.5 to go. Third quarter. Around a pick. Down the lane. Drew a lot of contact. I don't think they'll say he was shooting. Mason Young coming in for Ottumwa. Levi Shellhouse back in for Pella Christian. Lucas Hull called for the foul there, his second. And also Nico Schurz is back in for the Eagles. Hammer to inbound from the baseline. Into Mason Young, who's checked in. Up high to Gravy and up top to Robinson between the circles. Takes it to the right side, gets it to Swartz towards the right corner. Trey around his man, pull-up jumper. Off the rim, no, from 15 feet. Mason Young the rebound. Tried to kick it out to Gravy in the corner, but missed him out of bounds. Still, Mason Young has provided some good energy off the bench tonight. 2:13 on the clock as Pella Christian inbounds. And a whistle. And I'm not sure why we've stopped play here. Well, there's a wet spot on the floor on the right wing right around the three-point line. So they quickly get a towel out there to try to clean it up. Perspiration, no doubt. Coach Hartz takes a moment to have a word with one of the officials, and I can't see Neil's face because of the mask, but the official has a smile on his face, and so I think Neil, with a friendly little jest there for one of the officials. Now we're back to action, left side to Hull, up top to Shellhouse. It's almost staying in that zone. It's been very effective. Hull tried to drive, nearly lost it, but then a whistle and a foul on Ottumwa. I think Mason Young picks up one here. Only his first, team foul number 3. Hull to inbound from the baseline. Got to watch the lob here. They throw it up top instead. Robinson took it away. Armani Robinson all the way down, lay it up good. And he got fouled. He'll shoot a free throw. Bennett Spronk was late getting there. And not only did he miss the block, he hit the backboard, he hit Robinson on the way down. So Robinson with a chance for a three-point play. Spronk gets his first. Team foul number 3. Armani 2 for 4 from the line this season. It's up, and it's good. Three-point play, Armani Robinson, 46-26. Adam Griner back in for Ottumwa. Trey Swartz will catch his breath. Shellhouse into the front court. Left side for Hull. Back up top, Shellhouse. To the right side for Spronk. Spronk dribbles towards the wing. Picked up his dribble. Now goes back up high to Shellhouse. Crossover dribble left side. Picked it up, free throw line extended. Kicked it back out to Spronk on the right. Spronk dribbles down towards the corner. Picked up his dribble. A lob left side for Hull. Hull drives baseline. Tried to feed it underneath. Ball deflected. Went back to Hull after a couple of deflections. Brings it back to the left wing, hands off to Shellhouse. Back up top to Lucas Hull. Dribbles right now. And a little floater from outside the lane. He got it to go. Nice move by Lucas Hull. He's got 3 points. And we got a timeout here for Ottumwa. 1:18 to go third quarter. Back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to experience something new. Like new tech, new options, and new performance upgrades. Polaris gives you the fastest engaging all-wheel drive. The only GPS that lets you plan, track, and share. Ultra bright LED lights. And exclusive work features you can't get anywhere else. Polaris, think outside.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Out of the timeout, minute 10 to go. Kale Leonard in for Ottumwa. Bulldogs ahead 47-28. Evan Greiner right side. Tried to go down to the block for Gravy through his legs. Ball picked up by Sprong, trying to go coast to coast. And Ottumwa let him go. He lays it up and in. Bennett Sprong has 5 points. It's 47-30. Greiner in lane the other way. Over the shot blocker, no good. Rebound tap back to Greiner, and he got fouled as he went back up. Adam Greiner will shoot 2 with 51 seconds on the clock in the third quarter. That foul is the third one on Nico Schurz. Greiner at the line, 1 for 2 tonight. First one is up and good. Ottumwa High Hoops brought to you by Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse in Ottumwa. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for voting them as your favorite restaurant and pizza place. Proud to support the Bulldogs. Substitution for Pella Christian. Eric Mulder back in. Greiner now with 12 points on the night. One more free throw for the junior. Puts it up. Knocks it down. Greiner 2 of 2 there. 49-30. Shellhouse, long pass into the front court, stolen by Greiner. Crosses over, trying to split defenders, lay it up, couldn't get it to go. Robinson the rebound, the putback by Armani Robinson in amongst the trees. He's got 5, 51-30. 35 seconds to go. Shellhouse, left side for Hull. Back to Shellhouse. Back to Hull, left side, drives baseline, skip pass up top to Shellhouse. Into the high post Mulder, up top Spronk, open for a look at a 3, got it. Bennett Spronk, his second 3 of the game. He's got 8 points. 51-33. 15 seconds to go. Bulldogs can hold for 1 here. High on the left side, Greiner. Down to 10 seconds. Still holding it. Down to 8. Now trying to dribble away. Down to 5 seconds. 4, 3. Right side to Robinson. Steps into a 3-shot block. What a whistle and a foul as the shot blocker came down on Robinson, and he'll shoot 3. I'm not sure the clock should have run out. That whistle came before the clock ran out. See, the officials may put a little bit of time back here. That's the 3rd foul on Eric Mulder. And the officials are going to the scores table. Right now, Pella Christian's leaving the court. If they rule there's no time left, then Robinson would shoot these 3 free throws with nobody on the line. However, I think they're going to put a little something on the clock. Coach Hartz doesn't want any fouls here on a rebound, so he's sending his players to the other end of the court. They put 0.3 of a second on the clock. So you had no point in trying to rebound if you're Ottumwa here. Just go back on the other end. Robinson at the line. 1 of 1 on the night. He's got 3 coming here. First one up. In and out. 51-33. Robinson with his second free throw. Got that one. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Mark and the team at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa. Stop in and see the new improvements. Champion Bowl, where bowling is fun. The third free throw, good. Got 2 out of 3. Pella Christian inbounds. They throw it 3-quarter at the buzzer. Wouldn't have counted anyway. 53-33 going to the 4th. Back in 1 minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Community First Credit Union, we see how important it is to be the kind of financial partner you can depend on, no matter what. We see that you have plans, goals, hopes, and dreams. We see you need banking tools that are real-time and bankers that are real people. At See First, we see all of these things because at See First, we see you.
Engage, educate, and empower.
Start of the fourth quarter, Ottumwa leading 53-33. Lob into Swartz, shot rejected. Swartz got fouled on the initial lob in to start the fourth quarter. A foul on Luke Mulder, his second. Ottumwa still has possession. Left side, Kai Glosser, baseline drive. Lay it up off the glass, couldn't get it to go. Rebound to Eric Mulder. Ottumwa had a few looks at it from in close, couldn't score. Shellhaus in the lane. Altered his shot, couldn't get it to go, but Mulder got the rebound. Luke Mulder missed it. Eric Mulder got that rebound. He got the bucket and drew the foul. And a secondary whistle here. And so what do we have here with the second whistle? They called a technical foul on Pella Christian head coach J.D. Bohr. So let's sort this out here. Eric Mulder made the bucket. The foul was on Joe Hammer, his first. It's team foul number 4. Mulder at the line to try to complete the three-point play, a 58% free throw shooter. He puts it up, and he made it. He's got 13 in the game, 53-36, but now at the other end, Ottumwa will get 2 technical free throws, and it'll be Joe Hammer to shoot them. Trey Swartz was also heading in that direction, but Joe was at the line. Free throw up, and no good. He'll get another. Seven minutes, 30 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. And the second free throw for Hammer is good. He's got 7 points, 54-36. Ottumwa ball inbounding to Swartz in the right corner. Down to the block, Griner, turnaround up and under move, got Mulder in the air. Mulder blocked the shot anyway. Griner got the rebound, got blocked again. Meninga got the rebound, kicked it out to Hammer, right wing to Swartz. Trey trying to drive in, and they call him for a travel. Boy, the way Mulder swatted to that second one by Griner, I thought he hit Adam in the head. They didn't call it. Eisman into the front court, up top to Shellhaus. Right wing, Griner went for the steal, didn't get it. Stoltz driving baseline, kicks it left corner to Heisman. A 3 on the way, short, rebound to Hammer. It was online, but didn't quite have the distance off the rim. Joe into the front court, 7 minutes to go. Hands off to Glosser, who gets it to Meninga, now right side to Griner. Griner, a handoff back to Hammer. To the left side for Swartz. Bulldogs back it out. Out of the elbow for Griner. Back up top to Hammer. Left side Griner. Bulldogs playing a little keep away here with the big lead. 54-36 to Meninga. Handoff to Hammer right side. To the right wing for Meninga. Down to the corner for Hammer. Underneath the Swartz. Lay it up off the glass and good. Great ball movement. Joe gets the assist. Swartz the bucket. 56-36. Heisman up high on the right side. One dribble. To the elbow for Eric Mulder, lob underneath to Luke Mulder, and fouled on the floor, I think, by Glosser trying to come and help out. Kai Glosser gets his second, team foul number 5. Luke Mulder will check out as Nico Schurz is back in for the Eagles. Shellhaus to inbound from the baseline. To the block, Mulder turnaround high off the glass, too strong. Schurz got the rebound, kicked it out to Heisman, shot fake, back to the block for Schurz, puts it up over Swartz, no good. Good defense by Trey, rebound to Hammer. 6 minutes to go, Bulldogs up 20. Hammer, Shellhaus goes for the steal, ball goes right side to Meninga. Gatlin around a pick, got it back to Hammer right side. Skip it left corner, Griner a baseline drive, lay it up, no. Stumbling, trying to get his own rebound, it's loose on the floor. And it rolls to the corner, and it's picked up by Pella Christian. Hammer knocks the pass away, but Stoltz gets it back. Now he gets across the timeline. Top of the key, left-handed dribble, picked it up, bounce it left wing. And Shellhaus got a look at a 3, missed it. Weak side rebound, though, to Heisman. The putback rolls in. Jaden Heisman has 5 points, 56-38. Hammer across the timeline, goes left side for Meninga. Up top to Glosser. Right side for Adam Griner. Try to go back door. It was knocked away by Schurz. Gets it up ahead to Schellhaus. Down the lane. Euro step. Lay it up good. Schellhaus has 6 points. 56-40. Hammer between the circles. Hands it to Glosser. Up high on the right side. Kai goes left side to Menninga. Gatlin trying to drive in. Cut off. Tried to get it down to Griner. Threw it away on the baseline. 4:48 to go. Bulldogs up 16, but Pella Christian a little bit of momentum. Daniel Andringa back in for the Eagles, as is Lucas Hull. Ball goes left side to Heisman. Up top to Schellhaus. Back to the left for Heisman. Back up top Schellhaus. Right side to Hull. Dribbles down to the baseline. Kicks it back to Schellhaus. Shot fake. Dribbles in. Backs it out. Now tries to attack again. Nearly lost it. Threw it back to Hull. Hull penetrates. Little floater. Too strong off the rim. And Glosser a strong rebound underneath. 4:20 to go. Dogs up 16. Hammer has it in the midcourt circle. To the right side. Menninga got it away from Hull. Down to the block for Swartz. Backing down on Schurz. Pivots. Double team comes. Gets it up. Off the glass, no good. And the rebound pulled in by Andringa. Schellhaus into the front court. Pull up long three-pointer. No good. Rebound to Glosser. That was maybe not the shot Pella Christian wanted. Under 4 to go. Right side stolen by Schurz. He's not a ball handler. Lobs it. Has to be run down in the corner by Heisman. Got it on the wing to Hull. Back to Heisman in the corner. Back to Hull up high. Penetrates. Another little floater. Couldn't get that one to go. Rebound tapped out and Hammer's got it. And a timeout at Ottumwa. 3:38 to go. Bulldogs up 56-40. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa 56, Pella Christian 40, 3:38 to go in the game. Bulldogs with the ball after taking their third timeout. Ottumwa's been a little sloppy the last few times down. Joe Hammer into the front court. Guarded by Hull, gets around him. Into the lane, kick it to the corner for Swartz. Back to Hammer up high. To the right side, Glosser. Down towards the corner, Griner. Gravy trying to post up underneath. They go to Hammer instead. Down to Swartz left wing. Trey driving in. Fed it across to Menninga. But then they call Swartz for a charge well after the ball was gone. 3:13 to go, and I think that's the fourth one on Trey. It is. Team foul number 6. Pella Christian into the front court. Hull races to the right side. Splits defenders. Floater no good. Gravy the rebound. Falling out of bounds, but got it to Hammer. But Hull has just driven in 3 times, and he's tried a little runner, and the last 3 times it hasn't worked. Glosser on the right side. Up top to Menninga at the volleyball line. Dribbles left, gets it to Matt Gravy. 2:50 to go. Gravy hands off to Hammer. Hammer jump stop to a cutting Menninga. Kicks it out right wing to Glosser. In the corner to Swartz. Trey guarded by Mulder. Gets it up high on the right side to Hammer. Bulldogs reset. To the left side, Menninga. Back up top to Hammer. It's almost willing to take their time. Right side to Glosser. Glosser up top to Swartz. Inside the three-point line. Kicks it back out to Hammer up high on the left. Joe around a defender, splitting defenders, got in the lane, lay it up, no. Gravy the rebound, the putback, no. Menninga the rebound, knocked away, got it back, throws it to Gravy, kicks it out to Glosser. Skips it left side for Hammer. Bulldogs will reset, get it up top to Swartz. 2:05 to go. Trey will hand it back to Hammer. Dribbles in, kicks it back to Swartz. To the right corner, Glosser. Underneath the Gravy. Skip pass left wing to Menninga. Up top to Swartz. Shot fake and a drive. Lay it up. Couldn't get the roll, and the rebound to Schurz. Long possession, no points. Still 56-40. We've been there for a couple of minutes. Right side hole, down to the block, Schurz. Turn around off the glass and good. Swartz with 4 fouls. Couldn't do much to contest. Nico Schurz has 6 points, 56-42. It's a 6-0 run for Pella Christian. Hammer behind the back dribble, gets a round hole in the lane, kick it out to Gravy. Back in the corner to Hammer. Minute 25 to go. To the wing, Glosser now left side to Trey Swartz. Back to Hammer. Pella Christian's going to have to start fouling soon. Menninga trying to get away from pressure up top, bounce it back door to Gravy. Gravy outside the lane, kicks it out to Swartz on the wing, throw it all the way up top to Hammer. To the left side for Gravy, Bulldogs playing keep away with a minute to go. To the left side, again is Glosser, back up top to Hammer. Joe drives in, curls, gets it up top to Swartz. Left side to Gravy. Gravy got it up top to Swartz. Spronk went for a steal, didn't get it. Right side to Glosser. And his pass stolen away by Mulder. Mulder around a defender, down the lane. Hammer tried to foul him. They didn't call that foul, and then Mulder tried to lay it up and Gravy fouled him. The shot no good. 37.3 seconds to go. Mulder will shoot 2. Very surprised they didn't call the foul on Hammer there. Only the first one on Matt Gravy. Team foul number 7. Eric Mulder's first free throw is good. 56-43. Adam Greiner back in for Ottumwa, replacing Menninga. Pella Christian will get Caden Van Dyke back on the floor along with Levi Schellhaus and Aiden Stoltz. Second free throw, back iron, no. Rebound to Gravy, got it to Hammer. 56-43. The Pella Christian foul here, down 13. They're pressing. Hammer across the timeline, guarded by Schellhaus. To the right side, Greiner. 25 seconds, hand off to Glosser. Bulldogs will just run out the clock here if they can. Hammer down the lane, kick it out to Gravy, up top to Greiner. 18 seconds. Greiner down the lane. He got all the way to the rim and he laid it in. Adam Greiner makes it 58-43. That ends a 7-0 run by Pella Christian. Ball goes in the corner for Van Dyke. Back to Schellhaus, 5 seconds. Up top to the right side, knocked away, stolen by Greiner, and he'll run out the clock. Bulldogs win it by a final of 58-43. Game where they only scored 5 in the fourth quarter, but it had a big enough lead that they still won by a comfortable margin. We will take 3 minutes, come back, and get you the post-game show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I'm Mark Frymoyer, owner of Champion Bowl. Winter got you feeling cooped up? Break out and come to Champion Bowl. We have a full bar and a great menu. Hang out in the lounge. Let us cook for you. Celebrate birthdays and special events. Call us at 682-8005 to help set up your next big event. We look forward to seeing you at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, where bowling is fun. Open every day at 10 and at noon on Sunday. Follow us on Facebook for specials and events.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Cole Palace Cafe and Books invites you to stop in and try their real, not fast, fresh, never frozen, made in-house menu, which is sure to satisfy. Start your day with their fresh brewed coffee or one of their specialty drinks and a delicious breakfast. Stop in for a cup of one of their homemade soups, a sandwich, or salad for lunch. Don't forget dessert. At Cole Palace Cafe and Books, your purchases help our neighbors with disabilities learn valuable job skills. Check out their gently used books while you wait. That's Cole Palace Cafe and Books at 226 West Main Street, Ottumwa.
Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
Our world has changed a lot in a short amount of time, but your health and safety remain our number one priority. We have the supplies needed and the processes in place to keep you safe. We've implemented visitor restrictions and we are reducing physical contact as much as possible. Patients and employees are required to wear masks for your protection and theirs, and your care team is screened daily. So don't wait to get the care you need. We're here for you today and always.
At Dixon's Floors and More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors and More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors and More in Ottumwa.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
And welcome back one final time tonight to Pella Christian High School, where your Ottumwa boys basketball team enters winter break on a winning note. They knock off the Eagles by a final of 58-43. Scoring in the game, Adam Griner led Ottumwa with 15 points. Trey Swartz had 13. And a lot of guys helped out. 7 for Joe Hammer, 7 for Armani Robinson, 6 for Matt Gravy, 4 for Gatlin Meninga, 4 for Mason Young, and 2 points for Kai Glosser. For Pella Christian, they were led by Eric Mulder, who had 14 points. Bennett Spronk had 8 points off the bench, 6 for Levi Shellhaus, 6 for Nico Scherz, 5 for Jaden Heisman, 3 points for Lucas Hull, and 1 point for Luke Mulder. Free throws in the game. Ottumwa pretty good at the line tonight, 11-17. Pella Christian went 6 of 9 from the stripe. So Ottumwa goes into the break at 4-2, while Pella Christian will take a 2-4 record into the break. But we do want to commend Pella Christian for taking the game on short notice tonight. Again, Ottumwa was looking for one more opponent before winter break. Pella Christian boys lost their game with EBF because EBF had COVID concerns. The Eagles were willing to take on a bigger school, as they do when they play in the Little Hawkeye Conference. And so kudos to Pella Christian for inviting Ottumwa and the two teams getting together for a game that both of them wanted going into winter break. I want to thank all of our sponsors one more time: Meridian Credit Union, Cold Palace Cafe and Books, Petruta Orthodontics, Community First Credit Union, Slayton Polaris, Sonic Drive-In, Family First Chiropractic, Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse, Lisco, Champion Bowl, Ottumwa Regional Health Center, Dixon's Floors and More, River Hills Community Health Center, and the Ottumwa Community School District. A big thank you to Bulldog head coach Neil Hartz for helping us prepare for the broadcast tonight. And a big thank you to both of our producers tonight, Annie Argo, the on-site video producer, and Kyle Smith producing the radio broadcast back at the KBIZ studios. Our next broadcast of Ottumwa High Athletics is still scheduled to be Tuesday, January 5th, first date out of winter break. Ottumwa girls and boys on the road at Des Moines North. Of course, that depends on the Des Moines Public Schools getting their kids back in class instead of virtual learning. But as of now, that is our next scheduled broadcast. Girls at 6:15, boys at 7:45 again, Tuesday, January 5th. And finally, I'd like to thank you, the fans, for tuning in tonight, because without your support of these broadcasts and of Ottumwa High Athletics, none of this would be possible. So thank you for tuning in to Bulldog Basketball on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream at ottumwaradio.com. My name's Jason Van Arkel. Folks, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and have a Happy New Year. I will talk to you hopefully on Tuesday, January 5th, when the Bulldogs are scheduled to play at Des Moines North. Again, Ottumwa wins it tonight, 58-43. Good night, everybody.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.